The information shared on the Self-Care with Gene Edelman podcast, including the Kitchen with Gene series, is intended for informational and educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Please consult your doctor or qualified healthcare professional before beginning any diet or nutrition plan to ensure it is appropriate for your individual health needs and circumstances.
Hi, I'm Gene Edelman. For decades, I've been a student of the healing arts: Reiki, traditional Chinese medicine, homeopathy, acupuncture, plant-based, and macrobiotic cooking. Join me on this journey and hear my thoughts of the week. Hello, dear friends, and welcome to the kitchen. As we prepare for Thanksgiving, that wonderful season of gratitude, warmth, and connection, our kitchens come alive with aromas that fill our heart and our home. For many of us, dessert is the grand finale, the sweet celebration at the end of the meal. So for some of us, it could be dessert for the whole meal. But we'll save it for just the end of the meal. So today, I want to talk about desserts that nourish our body and our soul. I want to talk about plant-based creations that are naturally sweet and full of flavor. I want to talk about creations that are made without refined sugar or white flour. Because when we choose to bake with intention, we are nourishing instead of indulging, and we create a food that loves us back. So let's take a moment. Let's pause. Before we roll up our sleeves and step into the kitchen, let's take a deep breath together. Let's inhale gratitude for the abundance that is around us, and let's exhale any guilt, any expectations, or comparisons. Because the holidays are not about perfection. The holidays are about connection. And when we bake with love, that love comes back in those sweet ingredients to all of us that partake in our beautiful food. So my first dish is a apple crisp with oat and almond toppings. We're going to just peel and slice our apples. Can be anything, any of your favorite apples, Honeycrisp, Pink Ladies, whatever's out there. There's a whole bunch of nice variety of apples. We're going to peel them. We're going to toss them with a little bit of lemon juice, cinnamon, and drizzle of pure maple syrup. And for the topping, we're going to make some rolled oats, almond flour, chopped walnuts, and a bit of melted coconut oil, if you wish, or a little safflower oil, just something to hold it all together. And then you can sweeten that with a mashed banana or some date paste instead of our sugar. The whole goal of this is to replace the sugar. And so there's wonderful date paste out there. It's great to work with. Anyway, we're going to put the apples that we've tossed with cinnamon and lemon into a baking dish, and we're going to take our wonderful topping of our oats and almonds and walnuts and bananas and date paste and whatever else you want to throw in there, whatever feels good. We're going to put that on top of our apples, and we're going to bake that at 350 until all of it's bubbling and crisp and tender. And when we serve it, we can serve it with some coconut yogurt or coconut whipped cream. We can make some cashew cream. But this dessert, this is wonderful. This is a natural dessert of sweetness, and with the warm apples and the wonderful oats on top, and then our dollop of whatever plant-based we want to put on top of it. It's a really nice dessert. It's not too filling, and it's not going to create that sugar crash. The second dish is a pumpkin chia pudding. I love to work with chia seeds. This is so easy. We're going to take about a cup, depending on how many people you're serving. So we start with a cup of plant-based milk, some nice almond milk. Put in a couple tablespoons of pumpkin puree, a little bit of splash of vanilla, some pumpkin pie spice, and a couple tablespoons of chia seeds. And we're going to add a little bit of, you can add maple syrup, you can blend in some dates for natural sweetness or some date paste. You're going to stir it all together and let it sit in the refrigerator for, usually I do it overnight. The chia seeds are wonderful. They get thick, they're luscious. It's a really nice pudding. You can make anything with this type of pudding, the chia pudding. And then you're giving us pumpkin pie without the crust and without the sugar crash. So it's really awesome. You can top it with crushed pecans, coconut, sprinkle it with some more cinnamon. This is a wonderful, light, nourishing, deeply, deeply comforting dish to add at the end of the meal. And it's really, again, not too heavy. And then the third dish that I want to share is a chocolate avocado mousse. Did you know how wonderful it is to work with avocados? So in the blender, we're going to combine some ripe avocados, some unsweetened cocoa powder, splash of vanilla, some tablespoons of maple syrup or that date paste. Add a little bit of almond milk for creaminess and blend it till it's silky and smooth. Serve it up in some beautiful dishes. This is a velvety, very, very rich, very, very nice mousse. It's full of healthy fats and antioxidants. We're going to chill it for a few hours, put it in some nice serving bowls. You can sprinkle it with some shaved chocolate. You can put some fresh raspberries on it. A beautiful dish, very, very fulfilling. But it's got so many pluses to it. It's going to make you feel good and happy when you eat it. And then our fourth dish, we're going to bake some pears with some cinnamon and nuts. We're going to peel and slice some pears, scoop out the seeds. We're going to cut them up, put them in a baking tray. So we're going to peel and we're going to scoop out the middle, and then we're going to lay them flat in a tray, and then we're going to fill the centers with a mixture of walnuts and cinnamon and maple syrup. So we've kind of made this like filling. So we're going to put that in the middle of the pears, and then we're going to bake them at 350 till they're soft and fragrant. Again, we can create some nice cashew cream or cashew yogurt to put on top, another dash of cinnamon on top. Beautiful, beautiful baked pears with a really nice filling. And then the last dish is a no-bake date and nut bite. Again, this is easy like the mousse, but we're going to put in some food processor, some pitted dates, some almonds, walnuts, whatever you choose, some cocoa powder and cinnamon. And we're going to just put that in the food processor, add a splash of vanilla, a little pinch of salt, and then that's going to become kind of chunky, and we're going to roll that into balls, and we're going to chill them overnight. This is a nice little treat to have with your coffee. It's rich, it's satisfying, naturally sweet from the dates. It's a nice little nibble after dinner, and we've had our coffee and tea, and you just want a little bit of something. It's a beautiful holiday pick-me-up. And so these are really nice too. You can make them and save them and bring them if you're going to someone's home. Just a really nice dessert. So just to recap, we've got an apple crisp, we've got some chia pudding, we've got an avocado mousse, we've got baked pears, and we have a no-bake date bite. All really nice, all really light, no dairy, no flour, using natural sugars from dates or bananas. We're going to make this Thanksgiving extra special for you. So I just want to remember that Thanksgiving, it's about food, but it's about flavor. It's about energy. It's about connection. It's about love. And when we bake with our plant-based desserts, we are creating intention and care. We're honoring our health. We're honoring the beauty of simplicity in enjoying the flavors of these foods. So whether it's that warm apple crisp or the creamy pumpkin pudding or the mousse, let each dessert be its sweet reminder that we can care for ourselves as we celebrate with others. Next week on Self-Care with Jean, we're talking about keeping our routine during the holidays. With the rush of gatherings, travel, and endless to-do lists, it's easy to lose our rhythm. Let's remember how simple daily rituals, like our cup of tea or our morning stretch or some mindful breaths, can keep us grounded, calm, and connected to ourselves throughout this busy time. Tune in and learn how to hold on to our peace, our presence, and our joy this holiday season. So thank you, my friends, for joining me in the kitchen today. May your holiday be filled with gratitude, with laughter, with nourishment. May we always remember to care for our beautiful souls and remember that this is Earth School, We're here to learn love, to love ourselves and love each other. And we're here because life is for us and life comes from us. So have a beautiful week. Have a beautiful Thanksgiving. Walk away feeling wonderful about what you've eaten over the holiday, and get out there and walk and just share the love and the laughter. I'll be sending you wonderful thoughts and energy as we celebrate with our family and friends. Have a wonderful week.